shit. Curtain up.
That's all that picked up before you reset the stream was just you saying shit.
Because I looked down and I immediately saw the encoder overload message, and I was like, "Wait, what? Oh no!"
Hopefully, we won't be dealing with that for much longer.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Oh my god!
And there are so many things wonky going on right now. First of all, it's a Saturday. Second of all, it's 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Doing it early.
And third of all, it's goddamn Dragon Age.
That's fucking Dragon Age.
We fucking doing it.
Who does?
Gotta share this to the world first.
Ugh!
I know, God forbid.
Ugh!
Well, it's not. I was gonna say, don't you Uthuna at me, but it's not. It's not exactly Gredin either. Ugh. But yes, as always, got Rowan and PJ with me. Suffering watching me play this game. Oh shit, that's really good housing art. I missed that. Oh, that's what I saw on Twitter. Oh, okay, Peachy, I see you. I literally just, not literally just, but like I recently just watched Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, and I just want to watch it again.
Again, I still think I'm behind like an episode or two.
Mm.
I need to watch it again at some point. It is very good.
Yeah. They just do good shit. Who did? I don't know if they're still in the process of making stuff.
I mean, Takahata is still active.
Mm.
I think he's mainly just VTubing now.
No, really?
Understanding. I mean, I haven't been keeping up.
Okay. I'm done with the sharing, so welcome back to some more Dragon Age Veilguard. We did a decent amount of it last night, and we're bringing it back. It's the summer. We're playing Dragon Age. It's 2 days in a row, 3 days in the week.
It's true.
We're honoring how we started it. Maybe not beat for beat, but close enough.
It's not every day of the week, so
It's an homage.
...8 years later, Rowan is still here.
It's true.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Go beat up a blighted dragon.
Let's do it.
Have fun.
I might.
Again, I'm not worried. You're max level.
My only worry is the fact that Tosh does not have a healing. I mean, not direct healing.
I mean, yeah, everybody technically has a healing, but yeah, Tosh and Davrin have They can yell, and it can heal over time, I guess. Wasn't that like an upgrade, or was that...
Yeah, it was an upgrade.
I think it was an upgrade. So, like, it kinda does. It works.
It just works.
To be fair, though, Lucanus has a really good heal, so...
Oh my god. Is it a 50? It was 100!
Okay, that's really funny. Lady of Fortune, too. That's fucking ironic. Perfect.
I can't even be mad. I really can't even be mad.
Perfect.
It's fine, we got to see Xenon again.
That's not a good sign.
I assume you saw what happened there, Rowan.
Do I?
We were coming to the Blighted Dragon area, and there was a memento worth 100 literally just on the path.
Nice.
So everything we just did yesterday in that one section was just
You can feel
completely
it
pointless.
Ready?
Did we actually go back and... Or I guess we did. We went back and upgraded the...
Everything is done. We are good.
Weapons
Yeah,
ready.
I already forgot. It was only yesterday, and I already forgot. Actually, no, to be fair, I was in and out during that time because I was making dinner.
It's true.
And eating, so...
You ready? Ooh.
There! It's been feeding on the blight! Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive!
Get it.
So I believe that this is the highest level dragon fight in the game, by the way.
Didn't you say it was the equivalent to like
Peachy!
55 or something? Hello, Peachy!
Sorry, you're gonna have to say that again, Rob.
Didn't you say it was the equivalent of like a level 55 fight or something?
No, it's 50.
No, it's just 50. There I don't think there's,
Well, didn't you say... okay, whatever.
No,
I don't
the
know,
one
maybe-
before this was 45.
the only thing
This
that could
one's
possibly be something that would be over level 50, I would think would be like the final boss, but...
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't even think the final boss is...
No, I don't think it is either, but... I don't know. Whatever.
Loosen the lid for you. Whenever you're
Did
ready.
we ever actually, like, look at the whirlwind thing ever since we increased the size of it?
Yeah, because I use it in that fight that impromptu quest in Docktown.
Well, yeah, I missed a lot of that.
Well, let's look at it here. Ow.
I can get kicked in the face.
Hammer.
Bigger?
Slightly.
I mean, maybe just the attack range is bigger.
Say the word!
Okay.
It's no problem, PG. You just feel better.
Yeah, please.
Oh no! Get well soon! What are you sick with?
Is it tetanus?
It's not tetanus.
I mean, maybe it is.
You stop that, it's not tetanus.
Damn.
Oh no!
Oh.
Is fever and headache? Or...
Yeah, it's tetanus, see?
That's not tetanus.
It's totally tetanus. It's always the tetanus. It all comes back to the tetanus.
Woohoo! Woohoo! You wanna fight me one-on-one there, Dragon? Missed.
fever and headache could be anything that causes a fever.
Tetanus.
Not tetanus!
Oh my god, shut it.
I will not.
How do I get rid of this fucking blind state?
You have to do
Open
enough
your eyes.
damage.
Gotcha.
Just open your eyelids, Rob. That's what someone who has tetanus would say.
This is the final stream, folks.
No, because apparently you have tetanus and you keep saying that you have tetanus.
I'm the exception, not the rule.
Ugh.
See, I have Grandmaster Tetris. Tetris?
Tetris.
Tetris?
Tetris.
Tetris! You know why I said that? It was because of the joke yesterday. That's directly because of the joke I did yesterday. Tetris. I've got Tetris flowing through my veins. There's little blocks that are in my bloodstream. Thankfully, they'll never clog an artery because if it ever like lines up like that, it just disappears and I get more points.
Oh my god.
Absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely not.
Say the word. Flendulum! What? Is that not the word? I don't know what the word is. Is it bird?
Don't blind me again. Don't do it. God damn it, what did I just say? I tried to... Oh god. This is not great for a melee fighter. I'm just gonna keep impaling it. Oh, nope. Why is it every time I use the hammer, that's when the enemy decides to fucking get out of range?
Ready.
No. Down, dragon.
Loosen the lid for you.
Just trying to get my ultimate.
Right now.
Get him.
Nope, nope. I'm pressing every wrong button. It's fine. That's it.
There it goes.
Kabee!
Corruption staunched. The Avenura cease their gnawing. The crossroads heals. A sanctum renewed, dweller, as is needed.
We did it. That dragon must have been the god's final weapon to take the crossroads.
The team came face to face with the blighted dragon sent by the gods to corrupt the crossroads. Defeating the nightmarish creatures destroyed Elgranon and Gilnead's most insidious influence on the place.
Da-da-da.
Oh my god, so much strength. So much fucking strength. Lords of Fortune and Mournwatch.
And we put down another blighted dragon. Chakra Toebra.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
And there was another memento after that.
Yeah, we can mention it, Rowan.
So, if you did the thing with Mathal, where you did the good end with her, she would have come in dragon form and helped you with this fight.
Mm.
Yep, it would have been an
Okay.
extra little thing where you would have got a special, not necessarily cutscene, it would have been like a dynamic shot of the dragon joining in the back.
Hmm.
And firing shit at the dragon, from my understanding.
That's cool. The last
But
resort.
that's only if you talk her down.
Mhm.
Only if you talk her down.
Each time you use an ability that hits an enemy and gain plus 20 damage and minus 20 to your resistances. Okay. Bonuses reset if you defend or dodge. No.
Wait, before you leave. There should actually be another thing in the arena somewhere. Very important thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's in one of the little offshoot cubby
Yeah.
thing.
I'm glad I caught you before you left.
Mm-hmm. Not seeing anything.
Is this the actual arena, or is this like the area after the arena? I wasn't looking.
No, this is the actual arena.
It
Hold on.
should be here somewhere, and again, it's very important that we find it.
Mm-hmm.
This one. Near the chest unlocked after defeating the boss. Oh, you see how the chest is on one side and there's a little thing behind it, or towards the
To the
camera?
left.
Yeah, go up there.
Calm before the storm. I come here sometimes when I'm not myself, not Solus's friend Philisan, not the slow arrow of the rebellion, just me. He hasn't been right since what happened with Mythal. He's planning something with the dagger. And if it were a good idea, he'd have told me. Damn it, Solus. I'm with you as long as we're protecting the innocent from the powerful, but you make it hard sometimes. Philisan.
Philisan literally means slow arrow.
There it is.
Oh, it's one of these.
Fascinating. Unforeseen.
Who are you?
Must not reveal. Must not alarm. Soon, though. Very soon.
Okay.
Alright.
Who are you?
As you saw by the codex, that was the last one of those.
Mm-hmm.
All very cryptic messages.
Yep.
Which we have seen those at the end of Pinnacle of its kind with that dragon fight, and then also that one spot in Arlathan.
Yep.
Just as a reminder for those watching.
What was Pinnacle of its kind again?
That was the place in the fucking word, please. The necropolis.
Okay, yeah. All right.
With the giant like black and purple dragon.
Yeah,
The formless one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
To other shores.
It's just invisible. It's fine.
Yeah. No. Remember that. Okay. Off to meet the Inquisitor then.
Let's do this. So yeah, that wasn't too bad.
No, not at all.
It's definitely tougher when you fight it, prior to max level.
Again,
But we're also on like a relatively easy difficulty. Rowan, their first go through on the easiest difficulty, that story mode difficulty, it's like you sneezed on it and you killed it.
It's true.
Siege of Siconia, back on stage.
And there's something that I need to point out because this has been kind of happening a lot lately. Just because it is on the easiest difficulty does not make the achievement any less worth it.
Wait, just because what?
Just because you're on an easier difficulty does not invalidate the effort in the achievement.
No, not at all.
That's just
we just always laughed that at storyteller difficulty, like comparatively, it's like ridiculously easy. Not that it's like, I mean, you play however you want. It doesn't matter. That's how you enjoy the game. I mean, I've played on most games. I play on the easiest difficulty.
That's just kind of been popping up a lot recently on the mention of like, yeah, no, we're kind of on a lesser, on easier difficulty, and I guess it just got it under my skin a little bit. It's like I just need to make it clear that it doesn't invalidate.
Oh no, I'm not
the
trying to
achievement.
invalidate it.
Right.
It's just a situation of like when you take everything into account.
Yeah.
Because I know that, like, Rowan and I had a slightly harder time, but that was because we were at a lower level. But then I was like, well, also, we were all on an easier difficulty. So, like, it's not, like, I could only imagine how rough that fight would be at, like, Nightmare.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, God. It was
Like,
hard just on one step up from Storyteller.
Yeah, like, that fight can be a bit of a bitch. Cause it is very easily the what we would probably consider the hardest dragon fight of the game. Because of all the bullshit it has.
Right.
That's all I was mentioning for. I'm not, like, invalidating the achievement, as you said.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it got into my head, and it's like, we're going to just air this out before it festers.
Right.
All right, Robert Adar, get back here.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Adar was our chosen family name. Long ago. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elginan's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
What is our perspective on what he did? Thank you.
I tried so hard to mute fast enough when I heard the fucking buzz. It was not fast enough.
What did he do? Well,
It's a Dreadwolf. What do you want?
We were up against an archdemon, and he reached out to help. Seemingly.
You're not sure about his motives?
no.
Could be genuine. Could be self-interest. It'd have been screwed too if we didn't make it.
He's never clear, but he's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel? They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I once called him by another name. Friend.
Some friend.
Landing
Do
pad.
you always agree with your friends?
We're pretty aligned on whether or not to destroy the world, if that's what you mean.
I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But
He became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
I don't know. It sounds like an excuse for me.
Solus earned his prison. And the gods have earned what's coming to them too.
I'm just saying focus on tomorrow. They're the ones looking backward.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now. I just miss the banter about friends.
I miss my team.
I miss my friends.
I miss my sassy undead talking horse.
Oh, that was
I need
nice.
to get
Why-
the team around
why
the
did he
table and talk
talk?
about what's next.
It
Huh?
was jokes that happened during the series. Of
Okay.
like, he'd be riding the horse and then he'd like fall off shit, or it'd be like standing on a rock weird or whatever, and then like fucking the Inquisitor would say something and then I would like respond. And it's like the only one around would be the horse, so the joke was that the horse was responding and he'd always be sassy and just...
I see.
And then the Inquisitor would always just be like, shut up, sassy undead talking horse.
Now that the team knows the god's next ritual. Now that the team knows the god's next ritual is taking place on Tearstone Island, they must craft a plan to stop Elganon and Gillenading for good.
Ding.
Ding. And a few extra dings for the ones that we have missed, because I know we've missed some.
A few dings for the ones that were lost.
The coming storm. The approaching storm. Rook, thank you for meeting with me again. There are precious few in this world who understand the particular burdens of people. That was a that was a Freudian slip. Who understand the particular burdens people like us carry. And while I don't imagine either of us begrudge our responsibilities, sometimes just knowing that someone else understands it can lift that weight. Much like you hold your own people together through must often seem like sheer force of will, so too must I keep the fragile alliance of the South alive. Even though I was gone for only a brief sojourn to speak with you, I returned to no small amount of chaos that I needed to spend time repairing. In my last letter, I said that it felt like the calm before the storm, and it still does. The blight continues to creep forward, slowly but inexorably. But we've seen very little of the Darkspawn, even as the corruption claims more and more of our lands. We've had more success to the west, where we've won several battles against the Venatori, and to the north, little traces remain of the Antom dreadnoughts at the mouth of the Waking Sea. Still, the storm is building. We can all feel it. There's a tension in the air, and before we know it, the winds will howl and the thunder roll. Until then, we wait. We ready ourselves. And when the time comes, we will stand firm against the gathering darkness. Two saves here.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual. With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the frame.
Looking good, Emmerich.
After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane
Yeah,
created.
he looks like he fucking sticks out so hard now.
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the on-time Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
We're facing immortals. We're fighting gods. Doesn't get any tougher than this. The harder it is, the more it's worth doing. That said, we can make it easier on ourselves.
So, what's the plan?
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
Oh, they'll be waiting for us. I'm so flattered.
They're taking us seriously, which is flattering. And it can work in our favor.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there?
I can imagine
We'll have
that
two guys
dialogue
waiting.
changes depending
Who
on
knows
how thorough
many
you are.
Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
Oh no, everybody's getting in on this.
For something like this, we'll need everyone we know. Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
Great.
It's true.
Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know he's busy leading the fight in the south, but he knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead. We're ready as we'll ever be. We need to make our move soon.
He said it.
Get some
He
rest
said it.
and be ready.
I need to go meditate or something and tell Solus. Oh no, we're gonna meet with Morgan. Alright.
Check the quest log real quick.
Yep. Yep.
Ah, told you!
There it is.
That's the point of no return.
We were right there. We were right at the fucking cusp.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That is also why I checked yesterday to make sure when the actual point of no return was, because I was pretty sure that it would say when it was.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to double check.
Yeah.
And we have put a lot of work into this. 24 streams worth, in fact.
Yeah.
It is.
Assuming that that's what we're doing next, then this might in fact be the finale.
Let me just save again. This is going to be the end game save there.
The good old Pawner save, as I call it.
Not that there's anything else for us to do at this point. Legitimately, there is nothing else to do, but I still like to have a backup save.
Of course, we probably would have thought about that before we found that other quest that was here.
I'm glad we did take the time, the extra time to just knock that out last night, though.
Mm. All right.
Whoa.
Are you sure? By the way, I like this. I like when the game is like, "Hey, this is it."
And I love.
I appreciate when games do that.
Yeah. This will start your final adventure and permanently cut off all incomplete or undiscovered quests. If you're confident that you've prepared your allies enough to face the gods, take the fight to Elganon and Gillenane. And I do appreciate the two major things that they list here. It's like, you have your allies and you have the factions.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
These
good
are
on
the
both?
important things.
Are you good on both of them? Which, considering that we checked multiple times last night, I think we are.
Hey Rob,
let's fucking do it.
Let's beat Veilguard.
We waited 8 years for this.
Events are weaving together quickly
More
now.
or less.
For good or ill, the fate of the world shall be decided soon. I received Harding's missive. Your plan is sound.
So the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed, although he requires a few days to set events in motion. Time is needed to allot his responsibilities to those who are capable of managing them. Once settled, he has pledged himself to your cause. The snake's head must be severed, else the body simply grows anew. And what of your other allies? Will they also be ready? There is no room left for doubt or hesitation.
What about you?
Only one of us has a fragment of a god inside them, Mythal.
I carry only her memories, not her strength, nor her capacity for strategy.
Well, either way, our allies will be ready.
As they must be. There will not be another opportunity to foil the schemes of Elganon and Gillenane.
Ding.
If we fail in this...
She enunciated it like she knew. It's like, say the ding.
In their twisted image. The evil put into place with the aid of their Arnhem servants at Tearstone will cover the entire world.
Look, the gods can't blight the world without their dagger. And they can't finish their dagger until the eclipse, which isn't for another...
Now, apparently.
Right now.
What do they speed up the fucking solar and lunar cycle?
No, it's way stupider than that.
Okay.
He's literally moving it.
Oh my god.
I think it was Balara that was talking about the rumors of all the things Elganon can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you gather your people,
Isn't he literally like the god of like the sun or the moon or something?
And Rook,
yeah.
I wish you great
So like
luck.
he literally moves it.
Oh my
like
god.
That's one of the rumors of something he can do, and then he just does it.
Why didn't they do this earlier?
I know, right?
So, in Elven, his name is Sun Vengeance.
Elganon just caused
And-
an eclipse.
And in Teventer, it would be Lusicon, which is moon or night. So he is the god of night and the sun. Anyway.
Oh, also, before we continue, I might want to make it an executive decision real quick. Just to be on the safe side. I don't know, Rob, if you should close the chat just to be sure.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because if this is the finale, then I don't expect anything to happen, but I would feel better knowing that
I did not mark this stream as the finale, but
right, which I think would be a saving grace. But again, I just want to be sure. I don't want anything ruining this.
No, absolutely. Peachy, you will now be talking to me through PJ and Rowan.
Yep. It's true.
Also, if you're still here, welcome to the finale of this game.
Mm-hmm.
The gods can
This is
finish
the
their
end of the
dagger.
game as
we
we
need
know
to
it.
move now.
But we were supposed to have weeks to prepare.
How much time do we actually have?
It's not weeks, I can tell you that much.
The eclipse is slowly forcing an alignment between the stars and powerful currents in the Fade.
Which means what?
I'm afraid we've only a few hours until the gods complete their dagger.
Fuck.
So something else that I want to point out, that I had like a fucking conniption when that whole thing with Elrond happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what baffles me is, and this is directly because I'm into a lot of things with like power scaling, like Dragon Ball Z, for example. If he has the ability to move solar bodies, how is this even a fight?
Yeah.
Like, how do we have a chance of winning?
Literally just launch the fucking sun at us.
Like even if it wasn't the same, like even if it were like anything, like how are we not getting crushed?
Yeah. No,
if
you're right.
If he has the ability to move solar bodies, like, why didn't he just launch us into space?
Again, for the sake of, I don't know, their own fucking hubris, which that is always what it comes down to, unfortunately.
It's crazy. It is crazy that he's able... Now, I understand that the mentality is, I think that's like a special power he has that's specific to that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, that should be able to be adapted into, like, I don't know, launching people into fucking space. He could literally just go, no, and just, ah! And like, how is this even a fight?
I don't know.
But again, that's just the
They're
power
ripping
scaling.
open the sky.
For starters.
What will we be facing on the island?
There's gonna be blight crap.
And where there's blight, darkspawn.
Right. Tearstone Island's also crawling with the entire Antam army.
They've had time to prepare. It'll be brutal.
So will the gods. We're walking right into their lair.
We may not all make it out again.
Lucanus.
And then he just detonates. Fine.
Yeah. But if we're going down, let's go down swinging. So let's stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
Maybe we're going down swinging.
We're with you. The gods
Thank
won't
you.
leave that
Thank you
island.
for the awkward silence.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Then we leave as soon as we can.
We could all die from this, and then Emmerich's just like, just look at Emmerich. Shut up, Emmerich.
Lucanus. I should see how he's doing before we leave.
And then you like take a second. Oh, by the way, if this doesn't look like an endgame fucking skybox, I don't know what does.
Yeah, I like it though.
Oh
God.
And in the last moments, Rook accidentally falls into the fade, completely dooming the entire
He just
world.
wanted to look at the skybox.
He was just staring at it like, wow, that's crazy. We might not make it out of this, says Lucanus, and then Rook immediately falls off of the lighthouse.
Let's go down.
What an anticlimactic story ending for him.
Let's go down swinging.
Did he just fucking fall off the light after all this time? Everything that he's done. He just falls off the lighthouse.
Rook is like, that bitch can move solar bodies? Nah, I'm out.
I'll be getting lost in the fade forever.
How are the knives coming?
Rook, this isn't going to work.
We're gonna make it work.
They moved the moon. We're in over our heads. That's not magic you can fight with a blade.
Fight it with a hammer.
Your life in our hands. My hands. All I know is death.
I know we'll get through this.
Optimism is your best and worst quality.
There are very few times when I've
every
shown
blind
optimism
creature
throughout
in
this
Vedas to
entire
keep you
thing.
safe, I will.
Also, that's adorable. I love that.
You don't have to do everything alone.
I'm never alone anymore.
You know what I mean. I'll be here for you.
Don't make promises you might not keep.
Yeah.
Lucanus,
Don't. Whatever it takes, I won't miss this time. I'll meet you at the Illuvian.
Love you fucking and crow bastard.
What noise just came out of your mouth?
This sounds like noises we make at each other.
That was the result of me fucking just nomming on a fucking Twizzler and trying to talk at the same time.
You're just looking at Lucanus and you just go.
Definitely.
He's like, what the
Varric,
fuck?
too. Get any last advice for killing a god?
Hey, Varric,
do you actually talk to everybody here? I forget if everybody has something to say, if that's one of those moments, or I genuinely can't remember. Just to be safe.
Camera.
Don't do it again.
That was the camera.
Arlathan went... Well, we got the Dalish out. We got out. But something bad is waiting for us. I can feel it.
Yeah, we haven't talked to Neb in a while. Okay, I guess that is not one of the moments. Prepare to face the goods.
Just walk in. Hey, Varric, was this like what it was like when you were facing Corypheus?
More or less. Yeah, similarly, the person I was following also fell off many ledges that happened to teleport him back into places. This is weirdly similar, actually.
If I had a nickel.
I hope I'm not interrupting whatever you're doing.
I'd have too many goddamn nickels.
Breath. The gods changed all the rules. We're going in blind. The whole team is pretty sure we're going to die. And they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. Of course the team's on edge. It's not a personal failing for you to be scared either.
I'm not scared.
I'm not.
You're in uncharted territory. It's not like anyone has experience fighting gods.
Yeah? You sure about that?
I mean, depending on how you look at it, Corypheus is kind of a proto-god, so...
Yeah.
Well, maybe Solus does, but you really don't want to get him talking about it.
Too late.
My point is, you're doing the best anyone could do in this situation.
Less bull, more plan. I like that.
What I really need is a plan and less bullshit.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? Better get to work. Go on. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, let's not keep the gods waiting.
Creepy place.
Thank you,
Varric. Alluvion.
Alluvion.
Fucking go.
You just ragdoll yourself through the Illuvian.
With the Elven gods ready to complete their dagger, the team must launch a desperate attempt to kill Geloname.
Let's go try to kill Tentacle Mommy.
Why?
Why not?
It's fortunate we weren't spotted coming in.
Everybody looks so good.
Dreadnoughts. One shot is all it takes.
Now we just have to deal with
shark
that.
bait. Wow.
Morgan didn't exaggerate. That's the entire Antom army over there.
Doesn't matter.
It's a lot. That's a lot of
Doesn't change
Kunori.
what we came to do. The gods will know we're here soon. And
More
so will the
bonk.
Antom. We need a distraction. One team to draw off that army, and another to stop the gods from finishing their dagger.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'll take half the team and cause some trouble down by the Antom ships.
Wait, I'm the scout. I can get us around this place faster.
There'll be Blight farther up, Harding. And Darkspawn.
I've fought them before, and I've got the stone on my side.
Lace? Hold on.
Someone has to do this, Tosh.
So who will it be?
God
Oh
damn
boy,
it.
oh boy.
Not again.
Hey, Rob, hover over them.
Okay.
Just to twist the knife a bit. All right. Fucking lay out your thoughts right now.
Last time I took Harding somewhere, it got her majorly fucked up.
That is true.
Like, I'm just like, ooh, Harding, this is gonna be great, and then just she got majorly fucking injured.
And then half of her face got fucking scratched off.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I forget if I probably mentioned this in an earlier stream, but you actually see the scar on her face, or at least you can. Actually, did I ever actually mention that? Well, in case I didn't, whoever you bring in that opening section obviously gets a bit damaged, right?
Right.
But actually, it's funny because throughout the rest of the game, after they heal, either of them actually have a scar on their forehead.
Oh.
That is directly there because of the injury. So it's harder to see on Harding because she has so many freckles. You don't see her scars as much.
Right.
It's way more noticeable on Nev.
Okay. So it's essentially like, okay, the scout versus the tank.
In case this matters at all, who you send will not be choosable to be on your party.
I figured.
Because they will be away.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that. I know it doesn't really matter with these two because these aren't like your main party members, but I in case that factors in, I guess.
Yeah, I gotcha. Davrin's a lot tankier, and he has Asan. Both of them have grown throughout their adventure there. Yeah, no.
Davrin's right. We need a Grey Warden and a Griffin in the lead.
Won't let you down. Either of us.
I'll take the rest
come
of
back
us
alive,
to the gods before
Asan.
they finish their dagger and cut open the Fade.
But
Once in
Davrin...
place, the Carnus will take Solus's dagger and ambush Gillenane.
Elgernon's pet.
One problem at a time. As long as he has that archdemon, he's invulnerable. Concentrate on Gillenane first. We kill her, take the god's dagger, then deal with Elgernon.
Good luck, Rook. Let's make some history.
Good luck. And thanks. Davrin.
Just like you said in the lighthouse, Rook. We stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
Davrin is out.
Purple screaming face.
Ah! We know who I'm taking.
Yeah, we all know who you're taking. Nev and Bellara.
Just a full 180.
Even they're like, really?
Wait, what?
Actually? Also, we in it now, so,
Yep. You know what? That's a good
All
point.
right,
Hold on.
Not the quickest path ahead, but we might reach the gods before we're spotted.
to be fair, mine's just a root beer, so.
I gotta stay fucking awake.
Yeah, yours is an energy drink, and mine's just a Barks root beer.
Nice. Good choice.
Yeah, I've got like 3 cases of them that my aunt has been giving me.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm very thankful because I love Barks.
Dude, why are they still giving us materials?
Who the fuck no? Because they can't help themselves.
There. That must be where the gods are making the dagger.
Rook, the veil is weakening here. I can feel it.
Which means it's time for demons.
Demon!
Demon!
Help me!
Demon!
Well, so much for that.
Demon!
Take them out fast!
Origins.
Seems so far away at this point.
Yeah. Well, okay, no. I was gonna say for you it was 8 years, but that's not true. You played it a good few times since.
I have. Been through a few world states.
Despite the fact
then.
that you never thought you would. Because back then, replaying games to you was a completely foreign concept.
It was.
And then BioWare happened. And by extension, me.
And then
welcome to replayable games.
And then BioWare attacked. I might know. I don't need to collect anything. So go.
Yeah, again, when you have a game like, you know, Dragon Age series where there's a lot of fucking replayability, it's good to do it. Even though, unfortunately, this has a kind of, like, the least replayability of all the games, but, like, it's still there.
Intruders, take arms!
The faction stuff alone causes a lot of replayability, to be fair.
They've got mortars!
Bonk!
Antom had to bring in mercenaries to help him. So much for being strong and pure and crap.
The Antom aren't taking any chances.
Move it!
Nope, nope. Staggerville, motherfucker!
Big bonk.
Big bonk. Okay. Who's next? I love how, if I'm reading this correctly, the mercenaries are only level 10.
To be fair, a lot of them are grunts. So
I know, it's just like, it's a neat way of showing that. Like the Antom are level 45, but the mercenaries are level 10.
Man, it's almost like giant fucking Kunari walls of flesh are way stronger.
Okay, I'm doing alright on health. Ow! Is that a boss health bar, a mini boss health bar I see? It's a Bakun? No, it's Bakun. You mean nothing! Goodbye! Antom, no more complaints. If those of you from Treviso had to kill more crows, the gods wouldn't have demanded we hire outsiders to swell our ranks. Or had killed more crows. Use a foreigner's trade tongue. We must master this land's language. These mercenaries take offense when you call them boss. That seems like their problem. I know I said I wasn't going to collect anything, but chests are an exception.
Sounds like a lot more Antom across the bay.
What is all that?
Something something Gillinane's blood, something something pure and unstoppable, the usual crap.
Thank you, Tosh.
With that.
Perfect.
Tosh is like, I don't have time for this.
Tosh is great.
I appreciate it.
When I was playing through with Elgara, though,
Sounds like
I
Darren's
saw
team found the
subtitles, like, in common.
Yeah, it's weird.
But
I don't understand it.
how I can see them maybe getting away with that is that she was Lord of Fortune, so maybe she heard Kunlot a whole lot.
Yeah, and then I played as a Kunar Grey Warden that also saw the subtitles in common, so maybe.
I mean, that's an interesting
So
detail.
maybe that's why we knew the language.
It makes sense.
Tom, hope they're all right.
Jason, get off the fucking thing there. What the hell? That's a big chest. That's also a trap. I'm gonna trigger the trap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we need to worry about a trap at this point.
Again, everybody just starts laughing. Oh, from this side? Oh, excuse me. Oh, the crown of leaves. It would be good for an ultimate build.
Wow, that's actually really funny because that's one of the first fucking helmets that you got in the game. It's random what's in there. Which I was lucky enough to get the final upgrade for my armor and my my test file, my rogue file.
Nice.
In that chest. Which was kind of nuts. Of course, that also makes me hate how unreliable it is that you might even get the full upgrades to what you're wearing.
Yeah, we've talked about this ad nauseum on how the fucking random loot system is...
It's not my favorite.
It's not for a Dragon Age game. It is for what this was supposed to be.
Like, you can't be guaranteed that you'll get every piece of loot that you want.
Yeah, it's for what...
Unless you literally do everything. And even then, there are some pieces that you just won't get, even if you get literally everything in the game.
Mercenaries again. They have mages.
Oh no, they have mages.
Scared shitless. They hate mages.
Like knowing that I still haven't gotten the fucking shield appearance for my me file that I wanted so bad that made me stop my file temporarily.
Gonna be taking fire.
Shit. Thanks, Tosh. And there's really no need for me to explore except for my own fucking curiosity.
I know I asked this probably even yesterday, if not the stream before, but is everything that you're wearing fully upgraded?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, after we went through so much to get that final fucking workstation upgrade.
No, that's not what I mean. I meant like, is it the legendary rarity versions of everything that you have?
No. No. I don't think.
I should have specified. That was my bad.
No, we're not on the map anymore.
Nope. Yeah, because I mean, getting shit in chests is still good, just to see if you can chance getting an upgrade.
Okay,
well,
so that's fully upgraded. That's, I mean,
yeah, those don't upgrade.
All right.
So yeah, it's just those two things.
Yeah,
because the sword and shield don't matter, so it's really just the amulet and the belt.
Yeah. Which, that stagger duration would have been nice. That more stagger duration would have been nice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's still a chance. There's still loot.
It's true. And that extra rage on... I mean, I don't necessarily rely on critical hits, so... Yeah, but the hammer, the anvil breaker is fully charged. So even though it's not everything, we made out pretty damn well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right. So I should at least be looking at chests when we come across them.
Because as I just said, I mean, like, there was the one, like, that one chest, which this is clearly past the point of no return, had the last upgrade for my armor in my chest file.
Right.
Like, it's still totally worth it. Which I'm so happy I got it during the ending segment, because that made it so that, like, my arrows were essentially infinite.
We need to close it.
Oh, really?
It was a perfect time to get it. Oh,
nice.
that armor was amazing, because I was mainly doing an archer build. So, like, it was perfect timing to get it. Of course, also, I found out that you can save scum chests.
Oh. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Huh. That's good
for that
to know.
reason, for that reason, the beginning of this mission I've done quite a few times now.
I mean, it's good to know.
Because, like, I got that upgrade, and then I went really far into the quest, and then there was a reason I had to restart the fucking mission, which I hated. But I went to that chest again, and I got something different, so I just kept restarting the mission until I got the armor upgrade again, because there was no way I was letting that go. Plus, knowing that it did spawn in that chest no matter what it is, I didn't know if it was a pool for that chest or if it's just the overall pool of every item in the game. But, I was not letting that go. It was too good.
Right. Well, that reaver did not last.
Yeah, you're pretty strong at this point.
Plus,
if you haven't noticed.
Plus, the fucking... the armor buff for... Why? Stop that. The armor buff for Lucanus, where you use his ability before doing an ultimate. Oh, hey, a chest. Stop that! Unlearn the Ooh Shiny for now.
Hey, Dark Shard. I like the Dark Shard.
That's necrotic.
It's the sword I use in my meat file.
It's necrotic.
Yeah, when you end up playing as a Reaper, necrotic damage is your best friend. Because a portion of all necrotic damage turns into fucking health regen.
That's awesome.
So that is my sword on my me file because of that. It's really good.
How brave of you to seek me out, Rook. We shall meet soon.
I just heard Elkanon.
He said my name. Who told him my name?
All you gotta do is say my name. Are those deep stalkers? You little bastards. I don't know. The presence of deep stalkers is weirdly nostalgic.
Yeah.
I get that.
Fighting things has no fucking purpose anymore. Actually, yeah, fighting things has no purpose anymore.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm not getting any experience off of it. Okay.
It's awfully close, Rook.
Everything will be all right. I've got you, don't I?
You do.
What did this place used to be?
Spite says he smells old blood.
Sounds like you're enjoying things, Rob.
I guess I am. I don't know your name. The storm is approaching, and then the next file I run is I just play as Virgil.
Mercenaries again.
We can't let them slow us down.
Hey, bud. The whiff. It hurts.
They've got us at range.
Not what I meant to do. Let me charge my hammer. Thank you. Bitch! Alright.
They're at range.
Coming at range. Got him ready for you.
Yeah, hold on a minute. 15 large rocks, 27 medium rocks, smallest rocks. They keep moving. Do the islands that float count as rocks? Don't touch my notes. I'm coming back. Investigating explosion.
They're at range.
Blight crap.
The gods finish their dagger, open the Fade, and unleash all the blight. Even Solus was terrified of that.
He has some sense, at least.
Very little, but he has it. And the point of being up here was absolutely nothing. Oh. I have a marker. I have a marker, and I'm still getting lost. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me. God damn it! What'd I say? Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
Is it? Oh wait, is my TV behind?
Ooh, okay, so that's been going on for a good minute now. Fuck. Oh, not now. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime I've looked over, I haven't seen anything.
Nope. Well, maybe it was OBS lying to me, but I'm not taking the chance.
Yeah, it looked fine on my end. I think it might have been this time. This time.
Well, it is still flipping. Let me just... Are you still seeing this on your stream?
It looks relatively fine.
It looks fine on my end.
You're running in a circle.
Okay.
You gotta guess my TV's just a bit farther behind.
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
On Tom, your vision, your loyalty will be rewarded. Elaine and I must complete our task before we join you. But this magic we harness will transform the world and all those within it.
Watch for incoming!
Then again, OBS did just update yesterday.
Oh wait, no, now it is.
Now it is.
Now it's stuttering.
Yep. Okay.
I just looked over.
Yep. Okay.
Now it's just buffering.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Had to be something. Had to be something. Yeah, I'm getting someone to reset the router. I'm not fucking dealing with this.
I mean, you doing the entire zipline thing was fine.
Yeah.
Like from pause to pause, everything was fine.
Either way, I
mean, that's fair. That doing that would still may be a good thing to do.
I'm not going to be in the middle of the final boss for it to actually crap itself.
That's fair.
Archdemon!
Second dragon!
Damn. She's real big.
Come on! We're getting closer to where the gods are making their dagger.
Walking a little bit and glancing about. If anybody is downstairs, I'm sure they're not going to tell me when the router actually gets reset.
We sense intruders, the same mortals who defied us at Whitehawk.
That's dangerous.
And one you fear, a fire breather.
Oh my god. Acknowledgement.
Find them. Bring us what remains.
My foot's gonna bring your ass what remains.
We have to hurry. The
Thanks,
Antar will
Tosh.
be looking
Good.
everywhere after hearing that.
Like, it evens out for a minute, and then it starts dipping again, and my paranoia is just getting the better of me.
Again, on stream so far looks fine.
I know.
Again, I get it. I do get it. But
nobody's down there right now, in which case I'll fucking do it myself.
oh, there's some stuttering on the pause screen.
On the pause screen.
On the pause screen, it was stuttering and it
Goody.
buffered a bit.
No.
It's already in the middle, but I don't want to.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's in there right now. Yeah. Oh, that's why. It's because you're downloading something right now.
That's probably why the internet might have cut.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it a couple minutes. That explains a lot.
That'll do it.
Okay. That explains a whole lot. Alright.
That'll do it.
I guess we'll be on a BRB for a few minutes. Still, I mean, the end game is pretty damn good so far. Even if it's just begun. Alright, well, if that's gonna be the case, I'm gonna do a piss.
Okay.
Hello.
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 We come back? Second for now. Keep an eye on it. Nope. Never mind.
Still no?
Yeah. And considering it's been a good couple of minutes since the download is finished, it's time for the big reset. At least I would if I could get into the room. Sleeping there or what? There we go. Okay. We're still sharing, right? Everything's good?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure nothing is going to attack us down here.
There's Davrin.
Rook, over here.
Oh, hey.
Davrin.
Who'd you take with you?
For now. We burned some Antom ships, led them off. But there's another wave coming.
Can you open the way out of here?
Sure thing. Let me take a look.
You will be a sacrifice to our future glory.
Well, shit.
Try it. Kadan Shock defrost him, Vashadan.
Hold on a minute there, folks.
Did you see framing?
I don't have the stream up, so I can't see it on YouTube's end, but I'm seeing what OBS is telling me.
It looked fine. I'll watch it for a minute.
Whoops.
Looks fine so far.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whoops.
Well then.
How's that door, Davrin?
Give us another minute. doors are open, Rook. There's a lot more on time. We'll lead them away.
Be careful. We'll meet you above.
Don't even look at OBS. Don't fucking look at it.
Again, it looks fine.
Yeah.
There are things I would have of you, Rook. Draw closer. You will learn what they are.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Elganon again.
Mars block! Vashvatar!
Nice mortars, Dick.
A lot more blight on this side.
And on top.
You need to go. So he went. Nope. You get over here. You fool! I have invincibility frames!
On Tom, the intruders were vain. One bears an instrument from the Dreadwolf.
So the gods know we have sold this dagger.
Our ritual gathers momentum. Power. It cannot be interrupted by mortals. I will send my creations to assist your hunt.
How about you don't?
Darkspawn.
Closer on the right.
Oh. Huh?
How about no?
Yeah, how about no?
Get out of there.
No.
Coming from behind.
That's as good a time as any. Oop. No.
Loosen the lid for you.
I think I blasted the lid open. Well, this kind of sort of look familiar-ish. Very much reminds me of the fucking oh god. Why am I blanking? The fucking
Wait, what?
The post-Inquisition. What the fuck was that? The
Trespasser.
Trespasser. Yeah. It very much gives like the library section in the Trespasser DLC like vibes a little bit. As well as the Crossroads, obviously, but like
well, I mean, that was the Crossroads, so.
Yeah. She's a guy, so.
She's a guy, so.
But like it very much captures that same feeling. from back then. Oh, good. A shield. Too bad the shield buffs, it's questionable if they even work.
Did you see that flash of green light? That's a tear in the Fade.
Oh no.
A Fade tear. Don't tell me
Oh no.
that close.
Not again.
Here we go again.
Inquisitor, we need your hand. Wait.
What?
Gods might be close, but they'd be gloating if they finish their dagger. If we kill Gillenane and steal that dagger, then Elganon can't unleash the Blight.
Yeah, that's how it works.
As you wish.
What did you... Oh. What the fuck? Why are they giving us materials? Why? Yeah, this is fine. Nothing wrong here. This oh, that's a lot of blight. Oh, we're gonna be.
That Fade tear's blocking the way. We have to set it off. That Fade tear. Getting near it feels like being ripped to shreds. Gillenane must be affecting the Fade here. Making the tears more dangerous.
Watch your right. Clear out.
That wasn't even the tear. Come on.
Whenever you're ready.
Good for another heal. An overwhelming amount of saving? Yes.
Rook, Antom coming your way. We can't hold them forever.
Do what you can. Meet us inside that building ahead.
More blight.
We've got to clear it out to get to the gods.
Only for you. More of those Fade tears.
Remember to keep your distance.
Except for the fact that they're fucking everywhere. Real nice. Real nice.
After we seize the light,
That's a lot of unnecessary damage that I'm taking.
Magic! It will be perfect!
No such thing.
And the first meal I feed it will be your hearts!
I don't think you want mine. I've been told that vampire hearts are not that tasty.
Who told you this?
I don't know, somebody before I fucking bastard-headed.
So it's not very good, is it?
Yeah, it went something like that. Oh, this hot is fucking terrible.
It's fucking raw! Can't believe Jason killed Gordon Ramsay.
I know, right?
That was a weird time in his life, or unlife, as it be.
Okay. So it turns out I can't get up there like that. Can't just glitch my way up there.
Anyone but Gordon Ramsay. Anyone but Gordon Ramsay.
Anyone?
Anyone?
So that's a lot of leeway there. Okay, I could not see that beam for the life of me. I was like, how the fuck do I get over there? Fuck you, Fade Tear. Did that one respawn?
Yeah, to be fair, Gordon Ramsay's actually a really good dude. So.
Yeah. A really good dad,
From what
too.
I've heard, yes.
Got it. Everyone in!
He's a really good dad, dude.
I love that his kids troll him, and you expect him to get angry, but he just laughs.
Yeah, because that's the TV personality.
Yeah. Well, no, he gets mad at people who have the potential to help themselves but refuse to. That's what he gets mad at.
That's fair.
But people who legitimately have issues or don't understand something, he's very patient with them.
No idiot sandwich for you.
Oh, another Fade Tear. Oceans of magic are coursing around us because of the god's ritual.
Then we'd better find Gillenane. Quickly.
Wait. There are wards blocking the way out. Blood magic.
One touch could kill.
How do we get through? Ideas?
Patterns are familiar. If I can fracture the harmonics, we could get through. Maybe.
I deal with blood magic. I can stop the damage long enough to burn out the wards.
That's risky, Nev. Really risky. I can't ask you to do that.
Your way's just as dangerous. Don't like it, but one of us has to do it.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. Alright,
Don't forget to scroll over it. Anything that has important thing, like, listen, wording is very important. So just... It's always good to look at the little messages. Plus it shows when something's a really important decision. I mean, I know you probably would have figured that already, but still.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I'm looking at OBS again. Just a mistake. Oh, it actually is. Great.
No, it actually is. hold for a minute, shall we?
Not currently home. You're more than welcome to reset, except your fucking room's locked. Come on. That's it. Nope. You had it.
So there's no actual way to reset it because the room's locked?
Yeah.
What kind of lock is on the door?
It doesn't have a lock.
The breakable kind?
It doesn't have a lock on this side.
Is there a pinhole in the middle of the knob?
Yes.
Coat hanger, toothpick, paperclip, anything. Press in through that pinhole and it will unlock the door.
Good to know. Seems to have stabilized. Nope.
I have approximate knowledge of how to pick most household locks.
Thankfully, that's the simple one.
Yeah.
It's not. I was hoping to wait it out. We'll get through this one way or another. Okay, OBS reconnected. Discord for some reason is not, so one moment. And it's still garbage. Okay. So, OBS reconnected. Discord did not. I see green. I see green. No. Bruh. It just isn't. It's just not. It's not fucking cooperating.
mean, the opening sequence looks fine.
Oh, auto-saved right here. Nice.
Oh, another fade tear. Oceans of magic are coursing around us.
So.
Onyx, we could get through. Maybe.
I deal with blood magic. I can stop the damage long enough to burn out the wards.
That's risky, Nev. Really risky. I can't ask you to do that.
Your way's just as dangerous. Don't like it, but one of us has to do it.
So far, so good.
That really took me out of this.
Well, I'll get back into it.
Nev is right. She has dealt with blood magic. A lot of blood magic.
Nope.
No.
It's buffering.
I know.
Are we stable?
Not that I see.
It's hard to tell when the main movement on the screen right now is Jason blinking. Nope. No, that's him buffering right there. Rowan, are you also watching the stream?
Yes. It looks... let me hit live.
I'm trying to figure out if I am also having internet problems.
No, it's buffering.
Okay, because
It's not just you.
opening certain things, I've noticed I mean, it might just be coincidence, but it seems like certain things I'm looking up are taking a bit to load. So I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, there. Should be stabilizing a little bit now.
Also, you did remember to open up OBS in the safe mode again, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. That just popped in my head.
I switched to the normal internet, the non-5G one. I don't know how long this is going to last, because the whole reason why I've had to be on the 5G was because the connection usually isn't strong enough, but it seems fine-ish right now. I'll take what I can get.
If it works, it works. All we need is one more stream.
My roommate is gaming downstairs, and I have a feeling that's what's causing the issue.
Quite possibly.
But, you know, I can't just tell him to stop.
This is also a very, I mean, this is also an atypical time for us to stream this, so...
It's true.
It's hard to really be mad. Because we don't normally stream this on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And this game is such a workhorse on your computer.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Alright, I'm checking what I can get for right now.
Okay, do you remember both of their arguments?
Bellara can sense the patterns or something like that. Can basically, like...
She recognizes the patterns.
Right.
Yeah.
Unlock the wards. But Nev has dealt with blood magic before. Although I don't remember what her particular argument was.
That's all her argument was.
It was just the fact that she knows blood magic.
Oh, hold on. Let's make sure we don't... Hold on.
Bellara was going to use her knowledge of pattern recognition to break the ward and stop it. Nev is going to use her knowledge of blood magic to try to stop the blood magic enough to
why can I only
break the ward.
Why can I only rewind the stream like less than a minute?
Because it restarted. There's going to be a part 2 stream.
No, there's not. There shouldn't be on
No,
YouTube.
there shouldn't be. You're still recording this too, right?
Yeah.
Or are you not recording this?
No, I'm recording it. I really hope to not have to fucking use it, though.
I just wanted to make sure, because I'm not used to not being able to rewind. Even when you do the restarts.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ. This isn't even as far as I thought we would get before shit started falling apart.
Well, no, because it's not a computer issue, it's the fucking internet!
No, I know, but it's like, we haven't even gotten to the part I was worried about yet.
No, this is still the still recognized as stream 24, the one stream 24. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it's still one stream. I don't know. The VOD will catch up eventually.
Yeah, no,
I guess.
there isn't a second stream. I don't know where that came from.
I just thought because I was having the issue too of it being short and not being able to rewind, so I thought it would be a second.
Right.
Anyway.
No, because if it was the second one, we would have to go to the second one to watch that.
This is your territory, Balara. Just go slow.
I'll be careful.
I'll keep this fade tear
Don't give me
in check
the
while you
Ned
work.
disapproves. Fuck
But
off.
with things so unpredictable,
What is she gonna do at this
anything
point?
might happen once we kill Gillenane.
Solus warned me that there'd always be costs and consequences to fighting gods. But if we kill Gillenane, snatch the god's dagger and escape, maybe we prove him wrong.
I dearly hope so.
And there.
So I was trying to find a more accurate portrayal of what they said before we continued,
Thanks.
but oh well.
Be careful. The gods might know we're here now.
That is a certainty.
Balara!
Well, shit.
The Elven are a scattered people, but fret not. I shall bring your mage gently back into our fold. You can all be forgiven by embracing the wisdom of surrender. Continue, and even the dread wolf will regret what I do to his pawn.
Come on! Elganon and Gillenane are still on the island. If we move fast, we might get Balara back.
Damn it! Hold on, Belle!
The gods know we're coming, but they still need to finish their dagger.
Then we should split their attention.
Right. Half the team comes with me on the main path. Davrin, you and the others stay out of sight and get Lucanus to the ritual.
Don't
Then after
fucking
he kills
take
Gillenane,
Lucanus
we
from me.
rescue Balara. All this magic, it feels like a storm.
Which means Elganon's almost completed the dagger.
Where's Gillenane?
On the move. Spike can feel her hunting for us.
I don't care what these damn gods try, or what they want. We'll kill Gillenane, we'll get our friend back, and then...
Then we kill Elganon. We'll distract Gillenane until Lucanus gets a clear shot.
Good luck, Davrin.
Like I promised, whatever it takes.
It's all yours.
As is Gillenane.
Okay. Come back to me, Lucanus. Damn. What is that symbol? I hate that.
Mmm.
Ugh. Alright, Harding, get in here.
The big and the small.
Harding was... I mean, like, in terms of this, Harding was third choice anyway.
This fog can't be natural.
What?
Gillenane's hiding.
I hear darkspawn.
Get away, my...
They're behind you.
Ignore them. Ignore them. What the...
The first age of gods was a time of conquest. The second age of gods saw wonders built. Then came flight, pride, betrayal. And the third age of gods was
Thank you for the history lesson, but I didn't ask. Again. Doesn't explode when anybody else is nearby. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
I see her.
Not soon enough, Great Warden.
Don't let her get... Tubrin!
He hears you not.
Yeah, watch her sleep.
Moments before disaster shot there.
Well done.
I thought
Even
I
Jason
heard,
looks like, oh!
I thought I heard somebody say something, so I paused to let them speak.
I did.
And it was right as it was jumping from the fucking smoke.
Well done.
I said, yeah, watch Gillenane slither away.
Ugh. Yeah, Jason's like, oh shit. Alright, here we go, here we go. Damn it, I gotta fight with these stupid fucking fate tears too?
Loosen the lid for you.
Got him in position.
Fuck you, Staggerbilt!
You walk among the remains of an empire destroyed by the Dreadwolf.
Fucking blight boils out of here. Go away.
Persuasive. He is loyal to nothing but his own fears.
We know. Where's the enemy? Bye.
You bring no armies, no allies. My servants are endless, renewed effortlessly, perfected with each iteration. Once the light is fully ours, all wardens who ever lived could not stand against us.
I can't clear the blight if I can't access the fucking boils.
You are regrettably tenacious, Rook.
Problem?
Focus on completing the dagger, Algernon. I will greet our mortal guest.
Get off of me!
Watch yourself.
On to you.
So much blight.
Behind you.
So few of you remain. Small.
Tosh?
Desperate.
Harding!
Fearful. For your transgressions, little rook, you face a god alone.
Alright. What the? How? Okay. Alright, Gillinane.
Do you like tentacles?
We've been through this in DMC. Ow.
You have destroyed treasures of the ages. Set back our work. I will perfect this world, but you shall never see it.
How to clear the blade boils, I know. Always how it is. This is ridiculous. Oh my god.
Are you okay, Tosh?
Barely felt anything. Let's go.
You're lying. Ow.
Tarakatar!
I have not forgotten my archdemon's death. That debt will be paid with your companion's blood.
Oh, please. You talk like you actually care.
Well, I mean, in her own twisted way, she did, because it did kind of harbor her immortality.
Yeah, she cared about her pet.
She cared about her immortality.
Yeah, I meant more like care for more than just her own fucking...
Well, she also does care to an extent about her creations, and the archdemons were her creations.
Harding, are you alright?
I'm good. Thanks,
Yeah.
Rook.
We need to
Yes.
find Davrin. Gillinane grabbed him earlier.
She cares for the archdemons much like a mad scientist would care about any of their creations.
This
Right.
struggle is heartless, wasteful.
Yeah, when I said care, I meant like genuinely care about it, not as a tool, but as another, like, being, I guess.
Gonna be taking fire.
Get out of there. Good to go again.
Davrin, we've got you.
Thanks. But now we need Lucanus.
Damn straight we do.
Solis' dad. He's the only one who can kill Gillinane.
We'll find her.
Okay. Everybody back the fuck off.
They're hitting us from afar.
Gillinane, the ritual is nearly complete. You must keep them away.
They are persistent.
Oh my god! Harding, heal, please.
Trouble! Go! Go!
They've got us at range.
They're at range.
Don't think that's range. God damn it, fuck off. Oh my god.
Lucanus, I've got you.
Behold your current age! Fragile, aimless, lost! We are the only beings in this world who can cleanse and tame the blight. Use it to rebuild the old glories. You've done naught but destroy them.
You and Elganon are trapped by the past, just like Solus. You had your chance, each one of you. And we don't owe you a thing.
Whatever it takes.
Hassan! Davrin!
Gillenane!
No!
We had such plans. Elganon!
You will regret this.
The Fade's still ripping open!
The dagger! Rook! You must break its contact with Gillenane!
Lucanus? Lucanus!
And so you have your victory. You live. And Gillenane does not. Are you not proud to finally reach this moment? Or did you think you'd win the day without some painful sacrifice?
That dragon raised Minrathas. Where were you?
No one's retreating.
We'll all die.
Demons attacking the North Wall!
You and your friends stood against the gods. Your courage is laudable.
Solus!
But mortals cannot win this battle. I am sorry it is what must be.
I saved you, Rook. What was the point?
You were never up to it.
You're worthless.
Varric never believed you.
You're no leader. You failed us all.
What failure cuts your conscience now, I wonder?
Balara!
Your friend is dead.
Dead and gone. It's your fault.
Your fault.
Regret, like all emotions, is a powerful thing. It can bruise us, break us, or blind us to the truth. Regret is even strong enough to serve as the lock on a prison built to hold gods. But such a prison can hold any captive. Even you. No. You were never ready to make the sacrifices that leadership requires. So through our connection, I molded you into someone the prison would accept in my place.
Varric.
Your work is done.
What? This is... This is where we talked when I was dreaming. But I'm not dreaming. Has to be some way out of here. Just have to find it. I have to get back to the team.
Well, that was a lot that they just threw at us.
It sure was. How you feeling there, Rob?
You know how we always joke about the whole thing of just like we didn't see X exactly die on screen, which means they could have lived. I thought that was gonna happen here until the fucking pop-up was just like, yeah, no, Devon's gone.
I mean, he was rather impaled.
Well, yeah.
Rather on screen in various locations that were very vital to living.
But he was still alive. I'm kind of, and then there's part of me that's just like, I'm kind of glad I didn't send Harding.
Yeah, a little peek behind the curtain on that decision of regardless of what you do, who you pick ends up that way.
Yeah.
Also, it is significantly more impactful with Harding.
I bet.
Well, I mean, that depends from person to person, but
I would agree with it though. Like I could feel like it's a lot more impactful, especially since Harding is a returning character.
Also, Hassan dove in after.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Wolf statue, of course.
Okay.
You just need a minute to process.
Yeah.
Talk it out by all means.
It's the god of lies. God of... Should have known that Solus was up to something.
Lies, trickery, and deceit, depending on the deceit. Excuse me.
Depending on the story.
Yeah, all of them apply. You were never ready to hold the responsibility or to face the consequences that came with being a leader. So I molded you into somebody who could take my place.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
I have to give him credit. That's fucking clever. Like it makes sense. If this is a prison that uses your own regrets to hold you, then yeah, of course, the leader of a team, especially one who's been through so much with his companions, is going to be susceptible to be trapped in here. And then again, there's that little part of me which is like, this is not canon. for Jason, this is not canon.
This is what?
This is not canon.
Oh, it's not canon?
This is not canon for Jason.
What specifically?
The fact that like he would have enough regrets for a prison like this to hold him.
No, it's your regrets, Rob.
No, I understand. But I'm saying in terms of the actual character.
Mm-hmm.
No, the joke is that it's yours imprisoning him.
Oh, okay.
That's the joke.
Yeah, clearly that went over my head.
You're imprisoning him, Rob.
You're
imprisoning him.
I mean, that's just with all the OCs, let's be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Keshin looks over first time.
You!
Oh, yeah. Somehow I completely forgot about that.
Charges with the hammer. Not even the great sword. Like he kept the hammer.
And then he falls off a building.
Deeper into the fade. While Keshin is flying up. You dumbass.
Yeah,
anyway.
Just moves at the last second. And watches him
anyway,
fall.
Yeah, so Davron's gone. Asan has flown out after him with him. And the rest of the team, the fate is unknown at the moment. Lucanus, Varric, whoever was there.
Yeah, that whole thing happened, and then we were immediately thrown into the fate.
Yeah, so like that fate's unknown right now. Fuck. Alright. Okay, alright, I got it. I got my head straight. Not saying that this is not impactful by any sort of means, but we've played a lot of Bioware games.
Well, I mean, it did impact you in the moment. It's just we've already just talked it out.
How did Solus get out of here?
Another memento!
Solus
200 points. Fuck you!
There's more to it than that.
Excuse the fuck out of me!
Also, obligatory, this feels just like the beach shit in Death Stranding. Anyway.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey, kid.
It's a big monochrome beach.
Varric?
Come on. Solus found a way out. Now you need to find yours.
Throw myself into the fate. Got it.
Varric? He's not here.
Also, while you're moving around here, I recommend keeping your camera a little bit higher.
So, how do I get out? Solus said this prison was built to hold gods.
Built to hold
There's a lot of
gods.
details here.
Mm.
And locked with
like
regret.
That.
Yeah, like the,
He said that, too.
Oh.
Lara.
Rook.
It's a lot of Balara statues. Hold on, what?
I was supposed to find all the secrets of the Nodus Trithalin.
Dang.
Dang.
Now I never will.
Lara.
I'm sorry to make you sad, but I told you the enchantments were dangerous. You chose me anyway.
Wow. Okay, really digging in there.
So, my first playthrough, I did Sacrifice Harding, which started the tears. And throughout this whole section, like, I just kept crying harder.
Me to die.
And
Right.
harder.
Yeah.
I had to pause the game and step away.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't see. I was crying so hard I couldn't hear anymore. I had to step away.
Holy crap. No. No.
No. You're wrong. My friend, she knew the risks. She still volunteered. She chose as much as I did. We all believed in what we were fighting for, what we're still fighting for. And Belara knew what it might cost.
She did, kid. We all did. Because you always chose the hard truth over the easy lie. Solus, on the other hand.
Everyone's a pawn to someone like Solus. Pieces to sacrifice, without a second thought.
Davrin.
The Inquisitor, like, yeah, you know what? I kind of want to save Solus. There's still some good in him. Meanwhile, Rook is just like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. He's gone.
Oh lord, it's the Bonkinen.
Which again, Robert versus Jason?
Whatever
yeah,
it takes.
of course.
That's what you told us. And you live that. Every day.
Yeah.
You helped me rescue the Griffins. Got them to the Wardens.
Yeah, I did. In fact, that happened last stream.
You asked a lot of us. The team. But you asked even more of yourself.
I'm in the moment, but there's also a part of my brain that's like, how does this differ depending on how thorough you are with the game here?
And after everything you've done, it was my turn to make the sacrifice. And I'd do it again.
You gave your life to save the world, Davrin. But the world's still not saved. So I'm going to get out of here, stop Elganon, and stop Solus. You took a fight that wasn't yours, and made it yours. I'll make sure your sacrifice was worth it.
Great job, kid. Now, what about mine?
You laid in the lighthouse the entire time. What about yours?
You and your stupid leg. Your leg is stupid!
Had to go and talk to Solus. Try to talk him down.
That's
stupid leg.
Where it all began.
Yeah. Yep.
What am I going to see there?
I think you already know.
Oh boy. Yep, back to the beginning of the game.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've got to try to reach him. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca. You need to listen. Rook.
Let's go! This way!
Solus killed you. His friend. You tried to talk to him, to reason with him. And he cut you down.
Pretty sure he didn't mean to.
It doesn't matter. You're still dead.
Yeah. Sorry about that, kid.
Yep.
Oh my god.
This is a round where I had to step away.
Yeah. They actually had the fucking balls to kill him off. But because we were in the Fade the entire time. Oh.
Yeah. And every time I have played through or watched the scene, I have cried.
Yeah.
Every single time. I'm crying right now.
Oh my god.
Gets me every single time.
Fuck.
I failed you, Varric.
How do you figure?
If I'd been faster, or had a different plan, a better one.
Ah, bullshit. Haven't you learned anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him, to try to reach him, even knowing the risks. Because he was my friend. My decision, my sacrifice. And you don't get to take that from me.
But
every story's got an ending. This one just came a little earlier than I planned.
all this time, Harding and Nev... Why didn't anyone tell me?
They thought you knew. You're the only one that wasn't in on it.
But they talked to you, I remember.
Nope. They talked to you. Or to themselves. You just filled in the blanks. Time to finish this story. Your story. I just know the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now? To you?
I'll disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty-eyed on me, okay? I had a good run, and I don't regret a second of it.
What about Solus?
You talked to Mythal. You saw the memories. Solus wants to be a hero. That's who he is, deep down. But it's easier for him to play the villain, because that means he didn't fail. All the damage he's done, the people he's hurt, it becomes a choice. Remind him who he really is. He might just listen.
No.
So how do I get out of here?
Listen to your team. Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here.
Better be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Goodbye, Varric. And thank you.
Rook!
Looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light!
We've got something. Get ready.
Hey!
I am Elganon, first of the firstborn, last of the Evenuris. Come to reign over you with fine and gentle hand. Citizens of Minrathous, give yourself to me. Together we shall unleash magic so glorious, so limitless, that all the world will be transformed.
The lighthouse.
He seized control of the Archon's palace?
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How were the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But Elgernon's blighted the city, and the Venatori have sealed the gates. No one can get in or out.
Even the city's alluvians went dark. We've got no way to contact the Shadow Dragons. They'd be dead already if not for Solus.
Solus?
He got to Minrathous just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
Now, everyone's following Solus, like he's the only one who can save them.
That lying bastard's always been good at getting people to believe in him. And once he takes down Elganon, he finishes his ritual, and whoever survived gets drowned in demons.
He can't hurt Elgernon yet. That archdemon makes him invulnerable.
So Solus has to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solus goes for Elgernon with the dagger he took from us.
Solus is our first target.
He won't be happy when he sees you've escaped from his trap.
Well, unlike Elganon, we can hurt Solus. And he's got the dagger we need to stop Elganon.
We did attempt to create a dagger to replace the one Solus took.
Nice to look at, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing.
So it cannot kill Elgernon.
Looks real enough.
But it is not. We don't have the right weapon to take down our target, and we lost too much killing Gillenane. We have no idea where Bellara is, or what Elgernon is doing to her.
And Davron and Hassan are...
If Balara were here, she'd tell us there's still work to do. And Davrin would already have a sign in the air. They're not here to finish this, but because of their sacrifice, we are. So let's do it for them. Get a message to anyone who's still out there. Tell them we're gonna stop Elganon, and we need their help to do it. Then fix up your gear and take care of any unfinished business. In the morning, we take back Minrathous.
Rook, are you all right?
You know, for the first time in a while, I really am.
We can contact our allies, Rook. You should rest. After all you've been through. I'll come by your room soon to see how you're doing.
Rook faced a trap designed to hold the infinite regret of a god and did what Solus could not. Move forward. By accepting loss and saying goodbye to a beloved mentor, Rook returned to Thedas ready to make everyone's sacrifice count. So Solus is dead.
Seems alive to me.
He will be. I'm gonna smash his goddamn face in.
You gonna break the egg?
I'm gonna break the...
You gonna crack the egg? That's what that means, by the way. That you were wondering what the symbol meant. That symbol means.
I see that. Yep. Could have cracked the fucking egg.
Yeah, the wild shit about Varric is like it's something that you only really notice on a repeat playthrough. Every moment that he's around, no one looks at him, no one talks to him, no one responds to him. Every time he's there, nobody recognizes his existence.
Shit.
Even he will talk to people, people will not respond to him. Like, even, like, all the way back at the very beginning. Like, when you first got to the Fade, like, you, him, and Harding are talking. And he's like, yeah, let's hear it, Harding, and whatever. It's like, she doesn't even look at him. She just looks at you the entire time.
Okay.
And anytime you're in a group while he's around, you, similarly, do not even talk to him. So nobody sees you, like, talking to him. Because you don't in a group setting. You've only ever
out loud.
Yeah, like you only ever have looked and interacted with him directly on a one-on-one. This also explains, and this is something that I brought up like right before the point of no return on my file, because Rowan was ahead of me at this point.
Right.
And like right beforehand, I was like, hey, you know, I thought of something. You know, nobody ever visits Varric. Like, it's really weird that, like, they brought him back and all that, but, like, nobody's talking to him. Like, I said that out loud to them. And the moment, in the Fade prison, the moment that he said, what about mine? Like, Rowan can back me up. They stepped away. But, Rowan can back me up. The moment he said, what about mine? When, like, that door opened, I went, oh... Oh, he's been dead the whole time. Like the moment that was said, it's like, oh, yeah, no, he's gone.
I did not pick up on that at all.
I know. I leaned into it too. I was talking about his dumb leg.
God damn it.
Yeah, Like, the moment that came up, I was like, oh, no, he's been gone the whole time. Especially because, like, right before that I was talking about, it's like, nobody's ever visited him. Nobody's ever, like, come talk to it. Like, he never talks with anybody.
Yeah,
which I thought was really weird.
That makes
like,
sense.
you think because, they got the voice actor back, they might as well use him.
And
it's like, that combined with, like, that line, I was just like, oh, he's gone. That's why nobody's talking to him. He's not there.
And that's why he's been in the bed, like in bed and in the lighthouse the entire time, because you would expect.
Yeah, because, like, also throughout the game, something I mentioned to Rowan was, like, like, when is he going to heal from this injury?
Right,
like,
yeah.
why is it taking so long?
Like, Harding bounced back. Rather quickly.
That's the thing. You see your wounded party member heal over time, but Varric never does. He's laid up the whole time.
Shit, I hate it, but I love it. I hate it, but I love it.
And again, on a repeat playthrough, you will be way more aware, because Rowan and I did the same thing. Every time he's on screen, you will be painfully aware that nobody's looking at him.
Oh my god.
Nobody's talking to him. Whenever he's in the group, he's just standing behind the group at the circle. He's just in the background. He's essentially superimposed in there. Like, he's not actually there. It's crazy, the detail throughout it every time he shows up.
Yeah,
and again, the only time you talk to him is one-on-one. Only time.
God damn it.
But it's so good, though. Like, that is awesome.
Oh my god, the Inquisitor and fucking... Oh god, did the Inquisitor know?
See, the thing is, another thing is when you go back through dialogue, anytime anybody ever talks about Varric, you don't realize it when they're talking, like, on a first time through. Whenever they're talking about Varric, they're talking past tense. Everyone. But again, you don't think about it because you think, oh, he's just out of commission. So it's like, while he was leader, but you're leader now. So like, that's what it makes you think. But in reality, it's because he's not there anymore.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's also why, like, when you first get to the lighthouse, a detail is when you go to talk to Harding for the first time, she's like sitting facing the corner and she's distraught. It's because she just watched him die.
Yeah.
And, like, she's really upset. And she's saying, it's like, oh, well, now Varric's gone. It's like, now you realize, oh, that's what she meant. Not that he's out of commission. It's like, now he's gone. Like, they were a part of that team for, like, the last 10 years since the Inquisition stopped. So, like, that gives context to why she's so upset when you first get to the Fade. And why she's like, oh, I don't know what to do now. Like, everything's gone on its head. It wasn't, like, she even says, like, it wasn't supposed to go this way. Like, all that shit.
And like,
she's,
in
like,
context, it's just slight enough where in context, it's like, yeah, no, of course that makes sense.
Yeah, like, everything fits it.
Like, everything wasn't supposed to explode. The prison was, like, gods weren't supposed to. No. Varric wasn't supposed to die.
No, it's Varric. She was upset because of Varric.
Yeah, Varric wasn't supposed to die. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it's amazing on a repeat playthrough, all the little details when referring to him in any way. Because, like, when you look at it, you're like, oh my god, that's why. That makes way more sense. But at the same time, it was able to camouflage itself.
Right.
It's fantastic. Both Rowan and I both, like, you hyper-fixated on a repeat playthrough.
And now knowing the fucking... the consequences of the choices in that last section, I don't think I ever want to fucking pick Harding. I'm going to have to in one of these playthroughs, but I don't want to.
So, something that I did, I mentioned a while ago when I was talking about resetting that first level to cycle out the random drops of the chests. I said how I reset the entire section, and I wasn't happy about that. The reason I did was because of that choice. Which I'll get into way more of that later on. But like, story-wise for that world state, that's not... It's like... I was already on the fence for the decision for what the character would pick.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, again, overall story matters a lot to me when I'm making my world states. So, like, I reset it because, like, I thought, no, overall, I would prefer this instead. So I got to see both. Fun, yay me.
Yay you, yeah.
But it was definitely a thing where, like, I was thinking for future playthroughs, especially my me file, and it's like, it's a way harder decision when you know the outcome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that, like, the large majority of people that know the outcome pick Harding.
Really?
Yes. Huh. And that is 150% because of Asan alone.
Yeah.
It's true.
Hi. I was just informing Rob about the whole thing of Varric, how, like, in every scene nobody looks at him, nobody talks to him, everybody talks to him like in the past tense. I was just letting him know
when
about
you
that stuff.
I was going to mention that as well. And when you go back through and you watch all of the cutscenes, you will notice it.
That's what I was saying. It's like we were both hyperfixating on it. And I also mentioned how, like, while I was going through the ending, which you already went through at that point, like the moment that he said, "What about mine?" and I was like, "Oh, he's dead." Because just before I was talking about how nobody was talking to him.
And I
thought that was weird.
And again, like you said that you leaned into it, but I made the joke. It's like, yeah, you just laid in the lighthouse the entire time.
I saw Rowan's face when you said that, and they were like moments away from breaking.
Oh, God.
I looked over specifically because I knew that was really going to twist the knife.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what, fuck it. And I'm like, yeah, he's got a stupid leg and he's just laying in bed all day.
Again, I regret the effect it has, but I don't regret saying it in the moment.
No, I know. It's just really funny. I mean, that means that the scene did what it was supposed to be fair.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when you stepped away there, Rowan, but I made like not an announcement. I just proclaimed right after we got control again. It's like, I'm cracking the fucking egg. He has no more chances. He's done.
Yeah.
He's fucking dead. Or he will be.
So I will say, if your next playthrough isn't one where you would sacrifice Harding, I do recommend doing a playthrough where you do to see the cutscene, because she goes down better than Davern did.
Oh, does she?
It's such a better scene with her in it. It sucks that she's gone, but I like the scene better genuinely.
It makes sense because of their abilities. But I like, in terms of the actual scene, Harding's could be considered better, yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, I was saying that to PJ too. It's like, now that I know, I don't think I ever want to sacrifice Harding.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, of the whole thing of, like, I've done both, and I also mentioned the statistic of how most people pick Harding specifically because of Asan. It's not even because of Davern for the most part. I mean, like, there are people out there, don't get me wrong, especially the people that romance him. Like, of course they want to save him. But, like, it's really funny how the majority of people want to save him because of Asan. And I almost fell into that category as well. Almost. I was, like, right there.
And now that I'm remembering, I remember, like, right at the beginning of the section where I'm just like, come back alive, Asan. Davern, yeah, whatever. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's also funny because going into that scene, I was like, you know, the thing is that I would sacrifice both Davern and Harding if I could save Asan.
Yeah,
I'd be totally down for that.
All right. Okay.
But the only reason that I don't is because I personally really don't care about Davern. Harding and Asan. It's Harding and Asan to me. It's not Dabrin.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I got you. All right. Morgan told me about your plan. It was a good one, and I remain certain it would have worked if it had not been for the gods once again changing the rules of the game. Moving the moon, causing an eclipse at will, is magic I would have called impossible even a year ago. I saw what Solus could do at full power, and never before had I felt so thoroughly outmatched. Yet even a Kunari invasion force pales in comparison to the power that Elgar'nan has shown. His actions reverberate across the world, and much of southern Thedas has fallen to darkness. The Blight moves now with great purpose and speed, consuming much of Ferelden and large parts of both the Free Marches and Orlais. Skyhold stands fast, but its end seems an inevitability. While there is still no sign of the Antam in the Waking Sea, rumors swirl of blighted creatures we've never seen before, the great leviathans from the ocean depths that make trade impossible. Ugh. Orzammar holds on by a thread, and it's only my assumption that they haven't already fallen because their messages have become few and far between. From Orlais, we hear even less, and I can only fear the worst. We do what we can while hope faintly flickers. They say it's better to light a candle than curse the darkness, but when the winds of iniquity blow, it's hard to keep that candle burning. I hope that you prepare for an assault on the gods. You should know that all the hopes of Southern Thedas go with you. The world bounces on the edge of a knife, and doesn't it? And oblivion waits us if we fall. Yet I recall something Varric once said: "Work can find the path through any problem, no matter how twisty it gets." So I will keep hope alive in the south from falling. We will not let this be our end. Where's the Inquisitor?
So this really shows, and this is why I was very concerned for any future like a sequel to this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like any future iterations, because what he's saying right here is that the South is just fucked.
I was thinking...
It's like every single location of the previous 3 games are all just fucking ruined right now.
I was just thinking that as I'm reading this out loud. I'm just like, excuse the fuck out of me? Okay, so this is supposed to be my brain is still swirling. I can't think of basic terminology anymore.
The biggest blight of all time?
No. This game is supposed to be a fucking reboot. Thank you. I was thinking every word except reboot was coming to my head.
All right.
This game is supposed to be a fucking reboot. A single one-off reboot? Because it seems like that you're just getting rid of Southern Thedas entirely.
Yeah, again, we can go back to being mad at that because that's inevitably what will happen. But yeah, like we don't know how they're going to tackle that later on. It's kind of they just torched the entirety of Southern Thedas. So we'll.
I know that we were going to discuss this at the end, but like it's topical now.
Well, it's definitely frustrating. Also, oh wait, no, never mind. I thought you were outside your room. I was really worried for a second.
No. That's why I keep checking the fucking the map.
And Varric's not in that room anymore, huh?
I keep expecting Davrin to challenge me to push-ups or something. Or Asan to come and ask for a treat.
Yeah.
Those figures he carved? I'll get one of the lords to make more. And print his book. He'd want people to learn to kill monsters. And you were right. He'd also want us to finish the job. So just say the word. I'm ready to find out how to make Elgar'nan burn.
See, I was taking this rather well, and then the more we talk about it, the more upset I'm getting.
I know, because we're talking about outcomes of previous games, and that will always upset us, but we need to try to hold off on that.
I just more meant within the context of everything. But yeah.
Right. Also, something specifically for Tosh I just want to mention is it's really interesting when the thing with Harding happens, because Tosh, assuming that you're not romancing Tosh, they get into a relationship with Harding.
Mm-hmm.
That comes back up. And they are really, really, really upset.
Yeah.
I think one of the lines they say is, "Everyone I love dies."
Oh yeah, it's something like that.
God.
Oh, we never actually... Fuck. Damn. Sorry, I saw the green thing there. That was a thing I wanted us to see before, but we never actually got to it. I don't know if we will at this point. I'll talk about it when you're done
After
talking to
we've
him.
dealt with Elganon, we must search for Bellara. I'll not leave that poor girl wherever that monster jailed her.
No news on what happened to her?
No. I'd attempt scrying, but the Fade is in an uproar.
If we can find her,
no
we
shit.
Will. Yeah, really. It was never really mentioned because we didn't come into Emmerich's room much after we did his quest line. But, no, you can't interact. That's Azincosta's skull.
Oh.
And she can still talk.
Oh.
She's just stuck as a skull. And I think I remember asking Rowan about this. I think this only happens if you get his Lich ending.
Yep.
Yeah. And there can be other companions that stop by his room and talk with her. Like, she just kind of becomes a person in the lighthouse.
Well then.
And, like, she was designated to have, like, Emmerich watch over her, and they just end up talking like normal. Like, she still hates him, but, like, they end up she just kind of slowly accepts, like, well, I'm stuck here. So, some of the conversations with her are actually really interesting, and some are funny. But, yeah, we never actually... got to deal with that. That's part of the reason why I told to go back to his room.
But
right.
I still expect Belle to burst in here with a question or theory to share. Varric gone, Bellara taken, Minrathus. We were never getting out of this unscathed, but every hit hurts.
Yeah, Nev's life in particular is pretty damn rough right now.
Nev is getting the short end of the stick for sure.
It feels so different without Davrin. I can't believe he's just gone. We don't talk about it much, but everyone knows it. We wouldn't be here if Davrin hadn't stepped up.
He was a hero. We won't forget it.
Right. We can see it through, the rest of us. We'll fight. We'll win.
File that specifically covers that. Just like going, like, either romancing Bellara or Nev and then having Tosh and Harding get in a relationship.
Before you go up that way, take a pit stop to the infirmary. As much as you might not want to.
Hey, Varric. Are you busy? I came to apologize. Yeah, I know. I'm always apologizing for something. I should have seen this sooner. I should have known. Or maybe I did. And I just didn't want it to be true. I knew you were too old for this shit, but leaving in the middle of the job? Come on. You were supposed to be here. You were supposed to be the one to stop Solus. I should have known you'd leave me to clean up this mess alone. I'll finish this job. I promise. For you. And Davrin, and Assad, and Balara, and everyone else we've lost. Goodbye, Varric. I know where to find you if I need you.
If you say the one that's like about your stuff, one of the lines he says is Lucanus called dibs on your jacket.
Wait. I just want to look at it real quick just to talk about some things. First of all, the little table with Bianca has got some candles on it. It's a little Bianca shrine.
Oh.
Which I don't think the actual candles are there before. I don't actually remember. Also, as you could probably tell, the book on the jacket is the Inquisition book.
Yep.
But just wanted to point out those little details. Because, I mean, this is one of the only times we actually get to see this, so I just wanted to point it out.
Yeah, after the revelation, because obviously we can't see that when he's still in the bed. This stupid fucking leg.
Yeah, it's only past the point of no return, so just wanted to look at the details there. Yeah, it's rough.
I cannot believe we found you.
I'm a little surprised too, honestly.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Honestly?
I didn't think I'd ever get out of there. How do I know if I really did? This could be more of the fate.
You're here. You're really here.
Promise.
I swear.
The wings.
You have wings?
Hmm?
Speaking of wings, I forgot about that tattoo.
Are you falling asleep?
No. I never sleep.
It's all right if you do. Spite and I can play cards or something.
Don't say that. I haven't taught him wicked grace yet.
Don't teach him wicked
I'm not
grace.
afraid of him. I just don't want to waste time now that you're here.
You still have to sleep sometimes.
With you here, like this, I'd rather stay awake.
Stay awake all night? However shall we pass the time?
Would you talk to me? Your voice is a comfort.
I'll tell you the tale of a charming rogue who stole the heart of a hapless hero.
Rook, tomorrow...
Don't say it. We're ready. Nothing left to do but follow the plan and hope luck's on our side.
I'm not trusting luck. I'm using a knife and striking first.
That was nice.
Also, when Rowan saw the wings, I thought they were going to detonate. In their own playthrough, not now.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I could Yes, talk to Lucana some more.
Because Spike also likes Rook.
Because funny enough, despite the fact that despite the fact that Rowan did the end before me, I managed to see that before Rowan got there, and I remember just talking to Rowan like, you are going to die when you see that scene.
No, like it's really funny how, like, you know, making Rook, and I was throwing all the stuff on, and he got the whole like the angel wing tattoo on the.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
But I think it's really funny that we wound up with Lucanus, just like that little.
Got wings.
The small little connection, yeah. I mean, let's be honest, we haven't seen much of any of Rook's body except his fucking head for the majority of the playthrough. Thank you, Heavy Armor.
Yeah, you never actually did end up changing the casual outfit at all.
Sent me a vintage bottle of port to mark my ascension as first talon.
Okay, I thought he said
I
pork
plan to share
with a
with
K.
Davron, with a son at
Bottle
our
of
feet.
pork.
I'll miss them too.
We will have to settle for stopping Elgernon and carving Davrin's name into his blighted heart.
You sound a bit like...
Spite? Perhaps. I thought I'd lost you, Rook. All I had left was the fight.
I'm here. For you.
Then that is all I need.
It smells like cooked egg.
I was gonna say and gingerwort, but I feel like that would make people sad.
Oh no.
Should I say worms? Should I not say worms?
Worms! Oh god.
Perhaps you shouldn't say worms.
Yeah, I don't have it today.
Don't say worms. Don't do it.
The last gambit.
Man, if this isn't last quest fucking visuals right here, I don't know what is.
A desperate Random Minrathus offers the only chance to stop both Elganon and Solus.
Yeah, Peachy, worms.
Worms.
Worms!
Worms!
Stop trying to say worms, Rob.
Worms! Worms!
You're hurting yourself.
I'm not.
Thank you all for coming. If we don't stop Elganon today, our world is either dead or blighted. So we keep fighting until the job is done. It's gonna be hard. There's no guarantee any of us will make it.
We're with you, Rook.
Elgernon dies today.
Whatever it takes.
Strife, news?
Our scouts confirm Elgernon is inside the Archon's palace. There's a giant tendril of blight tethering it to the Divine's manor in Hightown.
Then that's our goal. Breach the city walls and get to that tent.
Don't fucking start. Don't start with
See,
that.
the thing is that these city sections are what I've been worried about.
Okay.
These are... Yeah, there's the buffering. These are the sections that are the most taxing in the entire game. This is what I've been worried about.
This is going to be a problem.
This is also the one part that even taxed, like, Rowan's computer. Which, thankfully, ever since I got the new one, after this game exploded my first one, thankfully I was able to weather it, but...
So, it was towards the end. I used a long hair on my main character, and the hair physics were breaking. I also had strand hair on the...
Yeah. This place is definitely where most of the resources are.
So there's no getting around it then.
It's gonna be difficult. See, the thing is, like, it's going to be the most cinematic, as one would expect.
Right. But
because, like, you know, city war.
But we're barely gonna get to see it on stream because it's gonna
again, I've been talking about this since like the beginning of like I've been worried about the end.
I know. I just didn't think it would like immediately hit. You know, I thought there would be a bit of
it hits immediately. Like just it does.
Yeah, the encoding overload is not going away. It's not.
It's going to be difficult.
Well,
I see it actively buffering at least on the PC. I don't know about my PlayStation, but
it is what it is, I guess. Unless
gonna have to try.
Yeah.
Emmerich, can we count on more support?
Our fellow Watchers would be honored to assist.
Every remaining Grey Warden will be there too.
Come on, let's get all the factions. Come on.
The Antivan Crows are ready to pay their respects.
And the Lords of Fortune will be there. For gold and glory.
Yeah.
All the warriors.
The Veil Jumpers have been in this since the beginning,
spicy. All right.
and will be there for the end.
Solus is our first target. Without his dagger, we can't kill Elgadon.
It's that bad.
Oh, that entire it's taken me this long just to start to see all the facts. It's a slideshow. It's just a slideshow.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to do some extra work.
A slideshow, but it stopped on Viago for me, and I'm not.
Yeah,
mad
no,
at
it's
it.
stopped on. Nope, it just moved.
Oh yeah, it did.
It is a heavy slideshow. Like it's not even close to. It's one frame per few seconds.
I guess I'm gonna have to do some extra work then, because of course I am, because I can't fucking relax with these streams. It seems to be doing fine here on OBS. I'll look at the VOD after we're done. Worst comes to worst, I'll put the two VOD pieces together and just re-upload the damn thing. It'll get rid of the chat, but at least we'll be able to see it.
It's true. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, because this is the important shit.
Not really, but it feels like I just don't want to deal with this right now. Alright.
I mean, we're at the finish line. If you don't deal with it now, we're never going to finish it.
I meant more, I don't want to deal with the technical bullshit.
Well, that's what we've been fighting this entire time.
Our scouts last spotted him working with the Shadow Dragons in the western
And there's
section
a lot of
Hightown.
fire, which doesn't help.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go in through Hightown.
How? Minrathous was built to fight off an army, even before Elganon reinforced the defenses. Every gate will be guarded.
Worse than that. Our scouts reported that the Venatori sealed all the gates with those damn warding crystals.
Can the Veil Jumpers disable them?
Venatori magic won't be a problem.
It's still likely to take time. You may need assistance or someone to protect you while you unravel the wards.
Don't you
Hey, Rob,
fucking dare.
Hey, Rob, you want to hear something that will absolutely scare the shit out of you? Welcome to Mass Effect 2.
No! No! Absolutely not!
You hear that, Rowan? That's the fear.
God damn it! Ah.
I did find this not too difficult though, because it gives you pretty good clues. And towards the end, do you have an option to move everyone around if you want to?
It's true, yeah. You will pick this in order, but yeah, afterwards it'll be like, hey, if you want to go back and redistribute, now that you know all of the roles, you can. Which is nice.
You say I've experienced dealing with magical wards or protecting others in battle, I'll have a better chance to succeed. Well, there's only one left. I would pick Davrin, but, you know.
Also, mind you that, picking who goes with you is separate. So, any you pick for these roles are not going with you.
Okay. So it really is Mass Effect 2.
It is Mass Effect 2. As I said, welcome to Mass Effect 2.
Oh, God. All right, Nev, you're up.
I wonder, like, because I have a strong feeling that the stream, like, I mean, just this opening bit is already, like, suffering greatly, right? Should we just record it? Like, just record it? Or would that, or would it be easier to do both? Because, I mean, like...
You mean record it and then upload this section separately?
Maybe?
So, hold on.
Or, like, a situation where... I mean, what we can do is we can... I don't know, like, we could stop the actual stream, and then we close the game, reopen it, and then start recording, and everything from when you essentially start that last bit, and then, like, we essentially re-record everything that happened right before this.
Right.
That way, like, would that be easier for you? Because if it's already this bad and we're not even in the actual thing yet, I'm thinking maybe that's the solution.
Okay, so...
Because it is basically unwatchable on the stream.
Right, so...
And it's only going to get worse.
I just want to clarify what you're saying here. So, we stopped the stream. So, in terms of the stream, this is it. And then, for the rest of the game and our introspections and whatever else credit, we just record it. And then I upload it separately and just plug it into the playlist.
I'm thinking about it. I mean, I would hate... Well, you would have to edit it anyway, so it would end up being video regardless, because... at least based on what you were talking about. That way you don't have to edit the entirety of it. If that makes sense?
I mean, I wouldn't have to... I mean...
or are you just saying literally stitching it?
No, I could just leave the stream as it is. And then...
No, I meant if we kept going.
Oh, if we kept going...
I'm saying, like, if we kept going from here doing... Yeah, if we're doing what we're doing. You were talking about having to stitch things together, and I was trying to figure out what exactly that entailed.
What that entails is... I have been recording this over, like... in the background, as I always do with these streams, as a last resort measure. But because this is still counted as a one stream, I would have to stitch the two VODs in an editing software, wait for it to process, and then upload it separately.
Yeah,
basically, like, replacing the stream.
I would expect this to make it way easier if we just stopped here and then just recorded. I mean, we could have a part 1 and part 2 for stream 24, I guess, if we want. Because it's still technically the same thing. If that's how we want to tackle it. And then the second part is just us on recording. I mean, it's not necessarily a stream.
It's definitely unorthodox and not something that we've ever had to do before, but considering...
But I feel like this is an extreme case, and I feel like this will at least make it so that anybody viewing it in the future, it will be exponentially better quality.
Yeah. Because, we did have to fight... we did have to fight a lot just for the stream alone, as it is.
Exactly. So, like, I'm thinking maybe that's a better thing to do. And while we do have Peachy in the chat, which, you know, hi Peachy.
Hi, Peachy.
We don't necessarily have a lot of people in the chat right now, so, like, I feel like for long term, it might just be better. Especially because you're not going to be, like, you're not allowed to look at the chat at this point anyway, because of what I said earlier.
I'm inclined to agree, honestly. It sucks.
So, again, assuming that you recording it means that it will be perfect.
Well, if not perfect, then better.
Like, exponentially. It won't be one frame per, like, 10 seconds.
No, and because I would be stopping the stream, hopefully it would run slightly. Like, my computer wouldn't have as much of a strain.
Yeah. Again, we're right there. We need to make this work some way. So, I thought, and while we're on this menu right here, I figured, and we can keep this all in the stream, so your reactions are still there.
Yeah.
But we'll close the game and then go back and then start recording at the beginning of this, so that everything will be like pristine.
Yeah.
And we'll get like the real experience.
Yeah, I'm good with
Because
that.
I don't want anything else ruining this, and it's already causing a lot of problems. And like we literally just looked at the city. We're not even in the city yet.
Right.
Like just looking at the city, and I know that that's a lot. Again, it was loading a lot. Like just looking at all that shit, but like again, it's only gonna get worse.
No, I get you. Okay. Yeah.
So like, there's no point in streaming it if it's gonna turn into like 1 frame per 30 seconds plus.
Yeah. Okay. So then let me just let me just do this. First of all, thank you guys for watching, Peachy. Very much appreciate you joining as always, and anybody else who might be watching in the background. Obviously, this is not the end. This is just going to be the end of the streaming section. Due to technical limitations, we need to switch over to recording. We will upload this. I will upload this as soon as it's done. It will be the raw footage, just straight up.
Yeah, because we'll still treat it like a stream format.
Yeah, it's just going to be... You guys might not see it until, like, early in the morning to sometime tomorrow, depending on when we get done with this.
We are finishing this game tonight!
Yes!
This is the end. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're finally beating this game, and again, as I joked before, we're gonna jam a cigarette into Rob's fucking like computer's motherboard after this.
Yeah.
Because it needs a rest.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining and for dealing with us and being patient as we tackle the multiple technological limitations that have been just completely fucking the stream up.
Also, if I can just tag on super quick, I'm just going to say it straight up for anybody who does it this way specifically, because I know that there are those people out there. In case you're not watching the playlist, perhaps you're just looking at the live tab of the channel. Just to say it outright, you're going to want to go to the video tab, because this is going to be a recorded thing. So it will be separate from the wall of streams on YouTube.
I will try. I think I can do it the same way. I will try to put in a link around this time. It's usually the last 20 seconds of the VOD. That links to that video, or I'll put it in the cards. Either way, you will find it.
or at least in the description. You could always just throw it there.
Yeah, I mean that'll be a last resort, but yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it's like that is a guaranteed way no matter what happens. Like that's what I'm just saying.
All right.
So but I just wanted to say it outright for the people that might need that to be said.
Right. Okay. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us on this live journey through. Don't worry, it's not the end. You will still get the raw reactions. We are going to be talking about this at nauseum. It's going to be a long introspection.
That's true.
But you guys are just going to have to wait a little bit longer. So we will catch you guys later. For those of you who are just watching the VOD and are just going to kind of hang out for tonight, or sign out for tonight, you guys know what the schedule is. We say it every time. Monday, Sea of Stars. Tuesday, well, you're gonna have to find out. No, I'm not gonna be mysterious about it. We're gonna be moving on to Knights of the Old Republic.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
So that'll be the next stream series for Tuesdays. Wednesday, I will be perhaps finishing, maybe not, but getting close to the end of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Thursday, Rowan and I are going to be back with some more DMC 5, finishing up the main story there. And then the weekend, fuck it. So, yeah, we will see you guys in the video section, or you can catch us next week for any of the live streams. Very much appreciate it. See you guys soon.